Welcome back to the second episode of Wednesday Wellness Club by elénzia. Today we're going to be diving into a topic that doesn't just affect women, but also affects the clinics and practitioners supporting those women through the journey of the menopause. We're going to be exploring what actually happens during the menopause and how hormones affect skin imbalances and well-being and nutrition issues as well. So today I'm joined by Stephanie, our sales manager for aesthetics, and we're going to be looking into this topic and helping those clinics supporting their patients. So, hello Steph.
Hello, you all right?
Yeah, good, thank you. So let's start with the basics. For the clinics listening, how would you explain what the menopause actually is?
First of all, I think this is just the most important topic, and even like girls at school should be learning about this.
Yeah, 100%.
With this, it's a third of our life that we're in the menopause stage. So it starts round about 35. So with that, it's mad because before that, you're thinking about fertility treatments. Yeah. And then after that, you've got the hormones that are kind of relaxed from having babies, and then bam, here we go, let's start the menopause.
Yeah, the roller coaster.
Oh, it's mad. Like what a woman has to go through with hormonally in their life is mind-blowing. So with it, it's the end of those fertility years. It starts off as perimenopausal. Now, with this, it's a process that goes on for around 20 years. So this is why we need to support every woman out there with it. Starts off as perimenopausal, then you have that one day where your period stops. That's menopause. After that, you're postmenopausal. And so it's all the side effects from the estrogen and the progesterone levels dropping within your body.
And what kind of changes might people notice when they're going through, perimenopause, menopause, and then afterwards as well?
So at the moment, for what we're aware of, there's 48 different types of symptoms. Now, this starts from hot flashes, memory loss, then it can go into your skin, where you can start with cystic acne all over again. You've got redness in there. There's a really great platform that we work alongside called GenM, and they're really speaking out for women out there. Now when we go into a supermarket, there's so many different products that go, we can help you with your menopause symptoms.
Yeah, really shouting about it.
Yeah, which on one hand, it's great because we want to be there to support women and to have those products available for them. But when you go into a shop, it can be a little bit, mind-blowing.
Yeah, overwhelming.
Yeah, definitely. Especially, when you're going through like brain fogs or you've not slept very well, they're doing a really great job to make sure that they have the GenM on every product out there. And it's going to be something that people recognise, like something like the vegan bunny. So people know what to look out for. So I'd really recommend to look on their website. But yeah, it's the things like hot flashes, memory loss, redness in the skin as well.
Yeah, okay. So obviously with being part of the aesthetics industry, we're aware of the changes in the skin and how much menopause affects the skin. So what actually happens to the skin when those hormones start to decline?
Yeah, so first of all, it's your estrogen levels that drop. So this is a decline within your collagen. Now this starts straight away, and you can have up to a 30% reduction of collagen lost within the first 5 years. So we think about that nowadays, and people could be on Ozempic.
Yeah.
Because one of the symptoms as well is stubborn weight gain.
Yeah.
So they go, right, okay, great, I'm going to go on Ozempic, but then you've also naturally got that loss of collagen within there as well. So you're going to see things like more fine lines, jowliness. Then again, you've got your progesterone levels that drop, and this is what helps to regulate your oil glands as well. So with that, you've got your cystic acne. It could even go backwards and go dryness with it as well. So with the aesthetic field, this should be the first question that people ask within the consultation. Are you going through menopause? Or, if you don't want to be so direct as somebody, because people still have that little bit of a taboo.
Yeah.
No, I'm not going through menopause.
Yeah,
Fine.
Denial.
We are. Yeah. It's saying things like, have you seen a change within your skin? And if so, what are they?
Yeah. Okay, fantastic. So that does paint a really clear picture, and I can imagine these impacts for women can be obviously physically distressing, but also have that emotional toll as well. So from a clinic's perspective, how can practitioners actually support their patients going through the menopause?
I think, like I said before, it's a massive part of your life, and said it goes on for 20 years, and because it starts around about 35, those are your signs where everything's starting to age as well, and nicely as well, that's the age that everybody kind of wants to look after themselves. Life begins at 40, doesn't it? And 50 and 60 and so on. But with it is, I really like to take a 360 approach when it comes to aesthetics. We're not just looking at the topical skincare, which is amazing out there, and especially with Endo Technologies. So with them, their science is it's untouchable. With it really looks after the cells of the skin. And like I said before, is you're reducing within the collagen, and it's the slowing down of how the skin's working. So with Endo Technologies, they use nano gold particles, which help to activate the CD44 cell response. Now, this is responsible for your collagen, elastin, and fibres within the skin. So that's what starts depleting when we're going through menopause. So this is why it's vital to be using active ingredients and to be using those nanogold ingredients that helps to activate those cells. Alongside that, you've got so many devices out there. My personal favorite is an LED light, because with that is, like I just said, with Endo, we're helping with the CD44 cell response. Next to that, we also have your ATP of your skin. Now, with this is actually the electrics that's going throughout the skin, and it's helping to keep everything regulating and going. So an LED light works alongside this, and it helps to keep the energy flowing throughout the skin as well. Then as well is, I always believe that when you go into a practitioner, yes, they're looking topically at what's going on in the skin, but it's what's going on inside as well. So I really do feel that practitioners should be talking about what they're eating. Are they using high polyphenols within their diets? If they're having hot flashes, starting talking about cooling mechanisms that we can introduce in there. So really taking that whole approach to well-being within them. So it will be your topical skincare, and they have to go home with it as well. You cannot just use it in clinic. Then it's using your really good devices out there, your energy devices. Then also is talking about nutrition and supplements as well. And with that is you're going to really help and impact those clients' lives.
Okay. So as obviously just mentioned, when people think about aesthetics and skin, I think from a clinic perspective, that secondary element of lifestyle, nutrition, and, overall well-being can sometimes be overlooked. So let's talk about supplements and how the clinics can support their patients through supplementation. So especially when looking at specific symptoms for menopause, such as, like you mentioned, your hot flashes and your brain fog, we obviously have elénzia Menopause, our supplement.
Absolute game changer.
And this has been specifically designed to treat as many symptoms of those 48 as possible without a client having to, be taking 10 supplements per day. So it's all grounded in clinical research, has the brand values of elénzia, of science, efficacy and wellness, and addresses both those day and night symptoms. So let's talk about how the clinics can use elénzia Menopause for their clients.
Perfect. So like I said, it all starts with that consultation, first of all, asking those questions. And it may be something like they walk in and you get that really kind of friendly bond with a client, and they go, I was up all night.
Yeah.
There you go. That
There's
first thing, you go, don't worry, girl, I've got you. I'm going to help you with that. I've got lemon vanilla in there.
Yeah.
So things like that, you can, really, because clients do open up to you when they're in that
You build that
setting.
trust, don't you? Especially when you're with that practitioner. They're looking after your skin, the most visible, thing on your body. So you really build that trust with your clients, don't you?
Yeah. And it's like when you were formulating the menopause range, is you've not just thought about the hot flashes, which has got the spearmint in there, which helps to support that. You've also thought about everything that's losing within the body. So one of the negative side effects as well of the menopause can be a cause of osteoporosis. So one of the main ingredients within menopause is that vitamin D and also vitamin K27, which helps to support your bones and your joints as well. We've also got in there your sage leaf, like we said before, about the hot flashes. And then as well, we said before about the 30% collagen reduction within the first 5 years. We've got collagen peptides in there as well. So we're really looking after every part of the menopause. And it's lovely, like when I go to like these talks and they start talking about all the different symptoms, I like to see that we've got like a bit of a bingo card. And it's like they'll go hot flashes, bam, we help to treat that. Tiredness, we help to treat that. Bones, joints. So we're really looking after each symptom of the menopause.
So in short, elénzia menopause, we really are trying to target, as we said, as many of those 48 symptoms as possible, and really then providing the clinics with that support with elénzia menopause, that it's an easy go-to if their clients are going through, the certain symptoms that we're looking at, and really trying to create that comprehensive 360-degree approach to be able to support people going through the menopause, aren't we?
Yeah, definitely.
So that was really helpful advice, Steph. Thank you very much. And it sounds like, from a clinic's perspective, understanding the science and a bit of background about the menopause is really actually going to help them support their clients from that overall perspective. Obviously, not just looking at how the menopause affects skin health, but that lifestyle, nutrition element as well, the whole kind of well-being, emotional side of things. Understanding the science behind menopause and ingredients that can support is really going to help them look after their client.
Definitely, yeah. And I think like with elénzia is we really take that 360 approach. So we have those supplements which are really going to help to support the clients at home as well. But then as well as we do have those Endor technology products which help with that dryness of the skin, the itchiness, and also within treatments as well, because it's going to help to prolong your treatments and also help to enhance them by 18 times. But I think this is a really great topic that practitioners should not be afraid to talk about, and they should be really there to support clients and even do something like a menopause clinic once a month.
Great idea.
Just to really kind of help and support women.
Yeah, definitely. And it's really, again, them being able to tailor their approach to their clients. So really encompassing skincare, nutrition, and that wellness advice, really tailoring their support to their clients, definitely.
Yeah, definitely.
So fantastic. Thank you so much, Steph, for sharing your insights. And then to all the clinics listening, hopefully you found this helpful and found this kind of really useful to use as advice, treating your clients throughout the menopause. If you've got any further questions, we really recommend to go to the GenM website. There's a whole host of information on those 48 symptoms that you can really use to help your clients. So thank you so much for listening, and join us again for the next episode of Wednesday Wellness Club by elénzia. Thank you.